Ladies and gentlemen, we need to take a moment to appreciate Mudahar here for this. Because while he is used to deep diving into a lot of really scummy, really terrible situations, like with the completionist and his charity scam and stuff like that, this is another septic tank altogether. This septic tank is deep and it's filled with more than just poo. This is disgusting. He is deep diving on Keffels. Now, if the tremble in my voice didn't give this away, Keffels is genuinely one of the most revolting, disgusting human beings I've ever seen exist. I know more about Keffels than I ever wanted to know. Where did I learn about Keffels? Well, unfortunately, I learned about Keffels through Destiny, through Nick Rekieta of Rekieta Law, and a couple other channels that talked about her. And I know more about this person than I ever wanted to know. So I appreciate the gravity when he says over 2 years ago, an infamous content creator known as Keffels launched a viral campaign on the internet. As I researched more about this event and her, I've come across disturbing revelations of her Catboy Ranch. Can't go too into detail, but it's an insane story and none of it pleasant. Ladies and gentlemen, he is understating that dramatically. This is like the stuff of nightmares. You can't believe some of the stuff that's going to come out in this story. It's like it's a fan fiction written by the most depraved minds in the world. This is horrific. And the fact that this human being has to put on his waders and go into this filth, the least I can goddamn do is give this soldier a shout out. Because I tell you what, when he when he says it's an insane story and none of it pleasant, goddamn, he's not joking. Holy criminy. I planned to cover this sooner, but in the last few weeks, I've had time to truly put forward a project, and this was on top. If anyone wants to come forward with more information on the now deleted information, please contact me via DMs. Well, I don't have any of that information, thank God. But I know that Destiny probably would have some of that. He is pretty spurgy. He probably keeps a whole boatload of files. Destiny would probably be the best bet. An off chance Nick Rekieta might have something. But other than that, I would say probably Kiwi Farms would have, just complete records probably going back for a long time. Somebody probably on Kiwi Farms has it. But this is incredibly important work. Because if you don't know who Keffels is, I'm not going to go too deep into it. But Keffels is somebody, I don't even know where you'd begin. I don't even know how you would define Keffels. I mean, to call Keffels transgender, it doesn't even really, it doesn't really even do it justice in the explanation. Because Keffels may be transgender, but that Keffels is not a reflection on the trans community in any way, shape, matter, or form. Like, it's difficult for me to talk about this, but I wanted to do this video showing my appreciation because this is probably one of the biggest stories that Mudahar is going to uncover, and it's probably going to be the one he regrets doing just because of how deep it goes and how terrible it is. All right, let me give you a little bit. So Keffels is somebody that was very big on promoting transgenderism to young kids without their parents knowing. So Keffels would try to teach young kids how to make hormone therapy, try to make these things to block their puberty in the bathtub. And that, trust me, That, as bad as it sounds, isn't even the start of it. What he's talking about, the Catboy Ranch, I don't even think I can talk about it on YouTube because it's so degenerate. It's the most evil thing I've ever come across. It is truly foul and demonic and evil. But my point in this video isn't really even to talk about Keffels. It's to just give this man props. Because the fact that another human being has to subject themselves to this, and I know he does it willingly, and I know he probably doesn't mind all that much, but I'm not sensationalizing this. What he's had to go through, it would be far worse than even going through Vosh's lolly horse porn collection. Like, he is deep diving into the absolute bowels of the internet, where no man dare go. It's like Dante's Inferno. He's going deep into the bowels of hell to retrieve an artifact of information for humanity. And all I gotta say, man, is Godspeed on this. You know, I am always so grateful when there are people who are willing to do stuff like this. Because I cannot, no matter how many times I say it, I am not linguistically talented enough to articulate what he's going on, the journey he's going on. When you talk about Dante's Inferno, it's not really that exaggeration to say he's going into the bowels of hell. The evil that he's going to be introduced to from this. So I felt compelled. My heart was moved to do a video on this because finally, this loathsome, wretched, detestable, vile person is going to be exposed. And, you know, they say sunlight is the best disinfectant. That's true. However, this is like shining a light onto the bottom of the ocean. There are some deformed monsters down there. Pretty ugly monsters. And to come face to face with them is going to be jarring. But I appreciate the work he's doing. And disturbing doesn't even begin to describe it. Holy shit. Mudahar, you're a madman. You know, whatever, it's like, I couldn't imagine doing it. To actually, like, the knowledge that I have on this is too much even for me. It's sort of like, I've seen too much. But for a man to, like, actively go sleuthing around on this topic and be looking for this stuff, you got my respect, man. You've got my respect forevermore. That is, my God. I'm stumbling and fumbling over my words because I just, if you don't know who Keffels is, if you have never heard of them before, you're going to be like, well, it can't be that bad. Like, it can't be that bad. But no, it's worse than that bad. It's worse than whatever you're thinking the worst possible scenario is. It is worse than that. And I'm not hyperbolizing or going over the top with this. From the stuff I've seen from Destiny, and the stuff that I've seen from Nick Rekieta, and the stuff that's been seen from Kiwi Farms, I wouldn't wish this on anyone. So, Mudahar, again, I salute you. I say Godspeed in your journey. There's nothing I can do to help. If there is, I would. But God bless you, man. Seriously, this is incredible. That finally this monster is going to be revealed. That is amazing. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a tremendous day. Let the light guide your path. You know, stay happy, stay healthy, and just know in the end, evil loses. It's in the Bible. It's pre-established, preordained. Evil always loses in the end, no matter how it may seem like it's winning right now, in the end, evil always loses.